I guess he's just obsessed with me.
No. Next, Joy's gonna say she's never heard of carbs. Seriously, her denial of knowing me is as believable as her red hair. But obsession? I mean, come on, Joy. Where would you even get that idea? Like Joy Behar's face, it's looking worse and worse by the day. More full of crap than Joy Behar after a night of scotch at Taco Bell. Her being named Joy is like me being named ugly. Joy wasn't there on the show. Apparently Mondays are her days off when she feeds in the pasture. It now smells like a humid day inside Joy Behar's moo-moo. The motives stink worse than Joy Behar's jog bra. I mean, assuming she jogs. Oh, wait, there she is.
Greg Gutfeld didn't just debate. He dissected wielding wit like a scalpel and punchlines like brass knuckles. Joy Behar came in swinging with smug elitism. He met her with calm precision and cold reality. No shouting, no stumbles, just sharp comebacks that landed hard. She got applause. He walked away with the win.
In tonight's View on the View, here's Joy Behar calling young Republicans dumb.
This business about the aging that keeps coming up and talking about the young generation. The young generation of Republicans are dumb. You've got that Vivek Ramaswamy. You've got Marjorie Taylor Greene. You've got, wait a second, Lauren Bubblehead, Matt Gaetz. But you have all these people who went along with the insurrection, who believe that Trump won. Oh, Marjorie's out there. Oh, Trump won by a landslide. They're liars, and they are the new generation of the Republican Party.
Joy sure loves running her mouth. She should. But she should. It's the only running she does.
This wasn't a political debate, it was target practice. She lobbed the same worn-out jabs at conservatives, and Greg countered with a strike, powered by facts and razor-sharp sarcasm. No fluster, no fury, just a cool, calculated takedown that turned her snark into dead air.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I noticed Jesse was a 7.
Joy Behar calls her a 10. I mean, how dare she objectify a woman with a sexist rating system, but it's such a typical thing from a 1.5.
Behar rolled out her usual routine snobbery, disguised as insight. Gutfeld didn't bite. He stayed calm, never raised his voice. Instead, he reframed the moment, like fixing a crooked picture on the wall. With dry wit and a knowing smirk, he spotlighted the cracks in her logic. She came with outrage, he answered. With control.
Did you watch the whole thing or just the parts that I sent you?
I watched it. Obviously, just the parts that you said. Did I watch a whole episode of The View?
No woman can do that unless you're stupid. But
I have a job.
Here's the thing. How can they call themselves progressives when they keep saying that nothing has progressed? Then it's on them.
Right. I just wish I could have, what I would have watched if I could, would have been Joy Behar watching that.
Yes.
And being like, I totally made the right call. It was not an accident that they had him there on her day off.
While Joy preaches from her Manhattan perch, everyday Americans are outbuilding what really counts. Gutfeld made that contrast crystal clear. One talks, the other works, and, with a single, sharp line, he drove it home. If your worldview collapses the moment you leave the studio, maybe the problem isn't them.
Of course, there's as much a chance that Trump will be impeached as there is a Joy Behar ever seeing her feet. The Washington Post ran a fluff bomb celebrating centrist Democrat women, going gaga over their resumes, mom energy, and group chat chemistry. But in this journalistic stroke job, not a single policy position was mentioned, which is weird. That's like doing a profile on me and not mentioning my many bodybuilding awards. Thank you.
It played like a parody Big City Airs, dropped into real America. Gutfeld painted the image. Joy wandering a small town, hunting for oat milk and artisanal Wi-Fi. Funny, sure, but the real punchline cut deeper. How do you sneer at lives you've never lived and people you've never even tried to understand?
Well, she had that one Halloween where she went as Diana Ross and she felt she was treated differently.
You know, I also just... He also came off as just extremely likable.
Yeah.
I know that they booed him when they heard certain things, but it was hard to watch that and get mad at him or think he's a jerk. So I think maybe being in an environment like that could make somebody very irritated beyond the ability to do that, but he really pulled it off.
What did you make of it?
Gutfeld didn't attack her politics. He pulled back the curtain behind the noise, the buzzwords, the worn-out cliches, and the discomfort with real He didn't need to shout. He smirked, asked the right questions, and flipped the script, because disagreeing with Joy doesn't make you ignorant, and being on TV doesn't make her infallible.
Joy Behar, the comedian that inspired me to be a cab driver. She proved yet again how dumb she really is on The View when she pointed out that people in East Palestine voted for Trump. Roll this.
I don't know why they would ever vote for him, for somebody who, by the way, he placed someone with deep ties to the chemical industry in charge of the EPA's Chemical Safety Office. That's who you voted for in that district. Donald Trump, who reduces all safety.
Ooh, you can hear the audience gasp. God, The View's so bad I'd rather watch Jerry Nadler do naked jumping jacks.
Then came the moment that shifted everything. What happens when Joy actually comes face to face with the people she mocks? A farmer, a mechanic. Turns out, she handed them the material herself. The question now, will she still call them ignorant, or finally admit that real life outclasses media arrogance every single time?
No, she wouldn't have. Yeah, she's just there. She's just basically inherited that spot. Maybe they can't move her. Yeah, that could be. That could be it.
Fossilized.
Yes, it's like she's grown into it. Like those people that they find on sofas and they're like stuck. They have to take and they find the remote control in a fold.
She's a tree person.
She's a tree person, Kat. She's a tree. Shouldn't it, when somebody says something like these people are dumb, shouldn't there be an app that then like connects these people together and they have to prove that they're smarter?
The takedown wasn't loud, it was surgical. Gutfeld coolly dismantled her rant with humor that stings deeper than outrage. Then he sketched the sequel, Joy Oatmilk, off-script and out of place. Dropped into a world where kombucha's nowhere to be found, but common sense is.
She canceled him. And this has gotta stink, you know, because Joy Behar, she's lashing out at Gen Z for acting like the economy left them behind.
They feel left behind by the economy, and they also see everybody trying to not age. So
Oh, please, get a job.
No, but they have jobs. No, they have to work multiple jobs.
There's a million job openings in this
Life
country.
is so
Get a
important.
job.
They've also lived through a pandemic. They've lived through the worst of times. I'm raising 2 Gen Zers, so I want to just defend them a little bit.
Kind of makes you like Joy Behar for a second.
That'll never happen. I think Bigfoot expresses exactly the problem of so many entitled, aging elites. I got mine, what's your problem? The problem is not everybody can be as talented and as beautiful as Joy Behar. Not everyone can have the glorious opportunity to shine on an intelligent vehicle like The View. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
When I hear Joy Behar, I hear the dying gasp of a malicious, self-centered generation. I'll be dead soon.
Picture it, a baffled, unfiltered Joy, stranded in a rural diner, asking for tofu, and getting eggs with a side of truth. Gutfeld didn't just crack a joke, he shattered the illusion. Because the loudest critics of Middle America, they wouldn't last a weekend living in the world they love to mock. No shouting, no theatrics, just gravity doing its job.